Hey everybody, I'm going to show you the quick steps for getting out the headlight on a Denali Acadia. This is a 2011. It's the HID, so it's in the projector housing, which means it's a high-low bulb. It's the outside bulb only. That's all you got to do. Now, I know there's people online saying, oh, here, I'll show you the quick way. You know, do this, do that. You know, shave your arm in half and squeeze it down by the fuse box or something like that. Just don't even bother, waste your time, okay? This is take two on the video because I forgot with the old YouTube. I gotta be sideways, not Instagram style up and down. And I'm not a professional YouTuber, so I really don't care. But I do care about your hands and my hands. So here we go. Already pulled off the wheel. Honestly, the right way is this way, and it might take you 17 minutes. And like I said, you might come out of it with some skin on the back of your hand. So if I can be out here doing it in the winter in Alberta when it gets dark at like 4 o'clock, man, there's no reason you can't do it. All right, let's do her. Okay, so as I said, make it easy, pull the wheel off. Now listen, you don't have to pull off this piece of trim and the back inner fender as a bunch of people tell you to do. Certainly it makes it a little bit easier to access, but we're trying to find the happy medium here on time. So we're gonna pull off the front inner wheel well with a T20 Torx. So look, I got no, my wife and kids aren't around. I didn't have to show off my muscles. So I just pulled off the tire with, with an electric impact. Of course, if you got an audience, you want to be flexing a little, go ahead and take it off with a tire wrench. So now we're gonna get the T20 onto these 5. Okay, next step, once you got the Torx screws out, is just to pull the little pop rivets, the plastic on the inner window wheel well on the front. There's 1, 2 down at the bottom. Don't worry about that one up behind the brake line. That's for the rear wheel fender. The only one that's a bit of a battle sometimes is that guy in there. So 3, 4 coming up, and 5 on top. And so that'll let you slide out the front wheel well from inside. There's one also on the bottom of this little flap here, but actually I would just leave it, and you're gonna see I'm just gonna loosen that wheel well and then actually just fold it down. So I'll pull you in there once we're done. Okay, next step, once you got the Torx screws out, is just to pull the little pop rivets, the plastic on the inner window wheel well on the front. There's 1, 2 down at the bottom. Don't worry about that one up behind the brake line. That's for the rear wheel fender. The only one that's a bit of a battle sometimes is that guy in there. So 3, 4 coming up, and 5 on top. And so that'll let you slide out the front wheel well from inside. There's one also on the bottom of this little flap here, but actually I would just leave it, and you're gonna see I'm just gonna loosen that wheel well and then actually just fold it down. So I'll pull you in there once we're done. So for pulling these little plastic brackets, you know, I'm sure you come up with your own idea. You can use a little flathead screwdriver, get in there, turn it and pop them out. You can buy a tool for it if you want to, or in this case, I'm actually just using a set of 90-degree pliers bent here. And all we're gonna do is just compress it in, get it pushed in there, open them up. These ones I like to open up so I can get on both sides of the stem and then pop it out. So what I'm gonna do is use 2 hands. I'll open those up a little bit, I'll pop this thing out. Wouldn't hurt to order some of these spare before you start doing this, but I've been in and out of here 7 times, up to minus 30 degrees Celsius. That'd be, I don't know, minus 22 or something Fahrenheit, and I've never broke one. So it's up to you. Okay, as you can see, I've got it in on both sides of the inner stem. Just give it a quick little pull, simple, don't break nothing. And then I'm gonna do the same thing in behind here. Just pop that out, times all 5, and we'll show you what it looks like on the inside. There you go. Once you get those plastic rivets popped out, all you do is start at the bottom, pull down a little bit on the front bottom of the wheel well, and then all you're gonna do is actually slip it forward so it can come out from underneath, behind, technically above the rear wheel well. And check that out. That is the dust cap for the bulb. So you're gonna reach up in there and give her a quarter turn, eighth of a turn to the left. See it pop out. There's our HID. So that little clip, I'm gonna lift up, I'm gonna swing it open towards me, pop the bulb out, unhook it. There's actually no latch on this bulb and the little wiring clip there. So you actually just straight pull it, replace the bulb, throw it back in. There's your ballast underneath if you ever have to replace that. It's a pretty simple process, honestly. Way less swearing, and you know, you can sit here with some tunes cranked up and get this done.